Mykelti reveals that, Kody, Robyn, and her are really not on the best of terms, and it really has to do with the event, was it the funeral of Garrison? She was on her Patreon, and somebody had asked her about the relationship with her and Kody, and were like, basically like, you guys obviously don't know what's going on. What happened? Are you guys not close anymore? Mykelti did reach out in the comments to respond to this person.
Well, the person kind of insinuated that Mykelti wasn't telling the truth when she kind of makes it seem as though that they're close, but they're really not that close.
Yeah, so what Mykelti said was that, hey, blank, 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 we try very hard to say what we can while respecting our families and relationships. We don't lie. To give you some insights, it's true we have always been super supportive of Robyn. Yes, lately it may seem like that has changed. There are things that happened during the recent funeral that are the reason for that. We won't be talking about those events, so you're not totally wrong. Anyhow, thanks for supporting and watching. Hope this helps. Did Kody and Robyn show their ASSs at the funeral, and it just was too much for Mykelti? Because mind you, Mykelti was the one who said that, yes, I know he has a horrible relationship with my siblings, but I have had a horrible relationship with him also. And the fact that I at least get to have a little bit of it, it means so much to me. So she was somebody who was willing, even though he wasn't getting along with siblings, she was like, I'm still going to try and make a relationship with my daddy. Yeah. And so for
even
her,
if he's a jerk, I just remember that's the time she cried and was just like,
she cried and broke down.
Is it bad because I want to have a relationship with him, even though he's not the greatest person?
Yeah.
That was heartbreaking.
That was heartbreaking. So the fact that she is no longer really talking to them is quite surprising. I'm just wondering what happened. Obviously, she's not going to let us know, but I am going to take a wild guess, which I'm sure you guys won't be shocked by this. Kody probably tried to make it seem like he is the victim, and then tried to make it seem like himself, and was not trying to be sympathetic.
No.
And
probably turned around and blamed the wives.
Or whatever the case may be. Or maybe it got really ugly. I don't see Kody
maybe turned around and blamed Christine. And then maybe that's why Mykelti got really upset about that. I can see Kody. Because I remember when Christine first left Kody, who were the two people she showed up with having lunch? The two people that took her out to lunch.
Garrison and Gabe.
It was Garrison. Garrison took her out.
Yeah.
And Hunter.
Yeah.
Took her out.
Right.
Right? And they were I think Garrison was the first one who took her out for lunch. Like really showed his loyalty and support to her. I mean, he didn't go get his daddy. Right? And so I can see Kody finding some kind of way to blame Christine first before he even blames Janelle, because he's still trying to get with Janelle. But blame Christine first as to the reason why him and Garrison were estranged.
Yeah.
Because Cody's never going to take the blame for anything. So he'll blame her first. You kept these kids away from me.
Yeah.
They were more loyal to you, Christine, than they were to me.
Yeah.
And you kept Garrison away. And he took your side. And this is what happens.
Yeah.
And now he's dead and gone. Like, I can see Kody making it all about himself.
I mean, but we can also see that.
And Mykelti coming out to say, no, this is, all this time.
This is pastimak.
Yes.
Pastimak.
Exactly. All this time, I even put me and my mom's relationship over here so I can have a relationship with you and Robyn.
Yeah.
Right? Bend over backward, right?
Do 75% of all the work in this
all
relationship.
The work to come. But now you want to turn this around and somehow blame my mom? No. This is where I draw the line. And for some strange reason, I can see how Kody and Robyn will not understand that.
Because, for me, what was very telling was the seating arrangement at the funeral.
Okay.
As we know, I do remember, I think Janelle and Kody weren't really... I'm trying to remember it in my head.
I know Janelle
do
was
remember that
there in the, like, she was at the end.
She was at the end.
Oh, no, Hunter was next to her.
Yeah, Hunter was next to her, then it was Janelle. And then I also remember that
Who was
it was Cody's mom. And then Robyn's holding onto Cody's mom. And then Kody was sitting next to Robyn. So for me, it was like
I think it was Janelle, Hunter, then Cody's mom.
Yeah.
Janelle was here, and then Hunter was here. Mm-hmm. And then Cody's mom.
Yeah. And then it was Robyn holding Cody's mom. And then Kody was next to Robyn. I remember specifically that he was not near his mom.
Oh, he wasn't.
No, it was Robyn who was holding this older woman. Now it could be
then
Cody's mom or it could be
next to
Janelle's
Kody?
mom. Well, no, Janelle's mom's dead. Cody's mom, but I can't remember who was near Kody. But I do think it was somebody else, and then Christine was there. But Christine was pretty far away from Janelle. I do remember that.
Was Christine in the front row?
She wasn't in front.
Oh, she was.
She was in front. Most of the parents were all in the front row. Mary was on the other side of the pew, though.
On the other side, in the front row too.
Yeah, but on the other side. So for me, what was interesting about that is that Kody, one, was so far away from Janelle, and also the fact that Christine
sitting next to her, right?
Yeah, because I mean that is your wife. That's the child you guys
really
had together. Like Robyn was closer to
it was
Janelle.
Hunter, the mom, Robyn. Then it was Kody.
For me, it was weird that Kody was so far away from Janelle, and that Robyn was closer to Janelle than Kody was. And I felt like he should have been there, but to me, it seemed like he wanted to seclude himself. Now, look, I'm sure we could be making a big deal out of nothing.
Maybe
but
Janelle
I do
didn't
feel
want
like
him sitting next to her.
Well, to me, it seemed like he wanted to seclude himself, like have his own little support system. That's why he wasn't that close, because he was kind of...
And I don't see Janelle doing that. Like, if he wanted to sit there, I don't know.
I don't see her fighting him off. I really don't. Unless he just acted like an ASS the day before. And she was like, just get the hell away from me. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But the fact that she said events transpired at the funeral ain't good. That's when you should be getting closer. Like, your child has just passed away, and you should be wanting to make amends with your children. Like, you should want to do that. But the fact that Robyn is still in the season 19 trailer, which we'll talk about later, shout out to our amazing subscriber who told us about it. We just have been busy with this whole Ghana trip, so we haven't been able to do that video yet.
Did you tell them we're going to Ghana? Anyway, you guys, we are.
Or did we tell people on Patreon?
Oh,
I cannot remember.
Yeah, we're going to Ghana for my mom's memorial, but anyway,
yeah, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was just the fact that I think Mykelti has said that. Not where was I actually? But yeah, the fact that Robyn was talking about in the trailer that Robyn basically said in the trailer that he's still looking for somebody to blame. The fact that he's still in that space, well, he was in that space before Garrus and stuff. But the fact that he was still there anyway, even before the funeral, I can see him still wanting to be in that victim blaming mentality. That's basically what I'm trying to get at.
Like, it's been over a year.
Like, when are you going to take Michael Jackson's advice and look at the man in the mirror?
The mirror?
Like, really?
What do you say?
Very wise man. Very wise. So that's what we have to say about it. I do think it's a shame and it's heartbreaking, but I don't expect nothing from a narcissist. And I do feel like I have said it before on this channel, when somebody gets between 45 and 50, they really ain't changing. Like 45 to 50, you still got a chance of changing. But if you 50 and a plus, I don't see you really changing. You can change for the better if you're already a good person, but if you are a bad person and you have been this way for a while, you usually
55.
decline.
When you get to 55.
He said 55.
I don't know how old, I have no idea how old Kody is, but when you get to 55 and you
Isn't Kody
feel
60?
an asshole, you are just going to remain that way.
I mean, it is what it is. Cause I mean, you kind of set in your ways. You're like, I've paid my debt to society. Like, I don't have to change.
Even more so.
And then you also get like this, not entitlement, but you just kind of be like, oh, I'm an elder, like, you know, I'm wise or whatever. So you kind of get set in your ways sometimes with certain people.
I must say, Kody has been enabled. I'm not blaming the wives, but he's been enabled by these women for so long.
Well, they didn't know no better.
Right.
Especially with the religion that they're in.
Okay.
And also the culture, I feel. I wouldn't say, I'm not going to blame the religion, but I'll say the culture.
Okay. Well, but
Why are you
regardless,
saying okay like that?
he has been enabled because
Yeah.
I have to process it for me to
Yeah.
see if I blame the women a little bit.
But I thought you said we're not
Just a
going to be blaming
tiny-
women.
No, I know. But the bottom line, he has been enabled for so long that I don't know what it will take.
Well, you know what? I
For
blame
him to
Kody
get
because
out
he
of
preyed
it.
on women that he knew would allow him to do this. I mean, the first wife he chose was
Yeah.
Mary. And I feel like men, they're very observative. Like, they're
Right,
not dumb
that's
at
it.
all.
Yeah, they're
Yes, they
observant,
are
yeah.
big babies, but they are big babies that have their eyes wide open. They're very observative. They take everything in,
Yeah.
and they can read you like a book. Like, I feel like within the first conversation, a man kind of already has an idea of who you are and where he will have you placed in his life.
Yeah.
Like, based off of the first conversation.
Yeah.
I strongly believe that. And I also feel like within a week, a man kind of knows, like, who you will be for him. Like, is this somebody that's going to be here long term? Is this somebody that I see as a wife? Is this somebody that I see as a friend? Is this somebody that I see that I can pull from?
Absolutely.
Like, men are very observative. Like, if they're just listening,
And if you listen to men, and
they'll tell you exactly what you need
and
to
I
know.
listen to men, most men who and they're honest, they'll tell you. Most men who are honest, the ones who are honest, they'll let you know. They know within 2 months or less if they want to marry you or not. So if you're waiting around past that time and the man hasn't brought it up, don't waste your time.
Even if he's brought it up, he's not really serious about it. Like, he's just doing
And
it
you,
just to
as
play
a
on a
woman,
string.
you
We
know
know
in your gut
if a man's
when
serious.
a man is serious or not.
Yeah.
The key is, are we listening or not?
Or
But
we
we know.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, let us know what you guys think about this and everything. Do you think that Kody and Robyn acted plumb fool, or do you think that maybe she just realized
I
that
don't
she
think
couldn't
Robyn
be friends with
would
them
have
anymore?
acted a plum fool during the thing, but I can see Kody. I
Yeah.
don't think Robyn will be out there acting a plum fool after
I'm not saying
this.
act a plumb fool, but
Like
I can see
during
her
the
like kind of
funeral.
like acting more like a victim.
I don't even
out
see
of
her doing
guilt.
all of that
I don't
during
know.
when you know.
I kind of see it. I can see it on the horizon clear as day.
Like she can do that maybe as a confessional or something, but not when all of that stuff is going on. I can see her trying to be sympathetic,
I don't
right?
think
Being
so, 'cause
supportive
that
maybe to
means
him, or maybe probably keeping to herself probably, but not trying to support him. Like I said, these women have enabled Kody, but Kody, like, just to have no control, just blows my mind. Even in that moment, even in this moment when the family is looking to you to, like, finally, dad is going to show some kind of leadership, going to actually be the father.
Well, I don't
He's
think
going to
they're
put his
even
arms
looking-
around us. I'm sure they are looking for some kind of sympathy, some kind of compassion, some kind of understanding in that moment. And he did not probably give them any of that. He sat there sulked and looked at how he lost his son and probably said out loud, you know, I've lost him a long time ago, ever since, you know, Christine took him away from me. And, you know?
But my thing is, I definitely feel like I can see Robyn, because the thing is, Robyn knows that she is a pivotal factor. Well, I guess let's talk about it in a different video.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all, we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Bye.